If everything goes well tonight, you guys will clinch a playoff berth. What can you say about the process that you've taken from really September to get to this point in April?
Yeah, I think our group's come a long way. I think we started the season, 0 and 2. Then we were 7-6, 1-3. So you look at 7-6. How many? We're 32 and 11 or 12 the rest of the way. Like that's, I think as a coach, you want your team to keep getting better, and I think throughout the season, we've continued to get better as a group, regardless of guys up, down, in and out of the lineup. Like we have a standard of play. The guys have bought into that, and your whole goal is to start the season, especially the division we're in. You got to get to the dance first, and you got to get there. So we got to do our job and find a way to win more hockey games. And but for me, the guys have done a great job of sticking to what we like to call our process of. It's not really the outcome of the games; it's how we play as a team. And when you do that, you're going to be on the right side of it more often than not. And there's a reason why we're here. So now, with that being said, we got 8 games to go. It's not you got to really dial it in, and there's no question in my mind. The group they know what's at stake. You could feel it, what type of team we have. So yeah, just really excited. I get excited to watch our team play. I really do. They've been an incredible group to coach. As a coach, you want. There's an old saying. There's coach-led teams and player-led teams. Like really now, they run it. It runs itself. And as a coach, that's what you want, and that's on our leadership group. The job that they've done. We have a real selfless team. I think we have 9 guys that have over 10 goals this year. It's a collective effort, and I'm really excited for the final stretch to watch our team play.
Obviously, winning is something that you and this group want to do, but in the American Hockey League level and where you previously were in the USHL, you were brought in to develop players. How rewarding has it been for you to see kind of some of the things you just talked about, the up and down consistency of this lineup and guys reaching new career highs under your era?
Yeah, to me, I think it's it's a word that's. I probably look at it a little differently with development. I firmly believe, and I felt this way, from the people I've been around. I think development is. Like it's a different word to a lot of different people, and it's a buzzword right now with young players. But for me, development is winning, learning how to win. I think when you win and you have a culture of winning, and that's what's the most important thing, that's where development happens. And when there's inner competition with the group where guys got to fight and earn their spots. Like with our young players, for sure they have to play, but they've earned it. Like our guys have earned it. Constant's playing his best hockey right now. Wally's playing. I can go through all of our guys. Wally's playing center at a position at pro hockey in game 65 of the year because he's earned it, and we trust him, and he's responsible, and he plays a team game. And Noah's play speaks for itself. Like he's earned the right to be our number 1 center. And those guys, when you're in an environment of winning where winning matters, and we talk about it a lot. That's where development happens. You want your players to understand what it takes to win. And ultimately, that's ingrained in your players of winning is important, then out there it takes care of itself. You have to play winning hockey. And I think our guys have bought into that, and they understand what it looks like. So now whenever their time comes to go to the next level, they've been in their environment, they understand what it takes to win, and you're ultimately going to be a better player. So for my biggest thing at my core, what I believe in is winning is the ultimate go. And then it strings down to you're going to develop better when you're in a winning culture.
I mean, now that March is in the rearview mirror, like you look at it, you had 5 different players get called up last month, and you were still able to weather that storm at times. And is that a byproduct of just all the development?
For sure. Our guys know. I even look at the last game against Syracuse. We just won 4 in a row. Guys up and down haven't had a full lineup in a while, and you go in the room. And really proud of the group. We got 5 out of 6, but you know at their core, like it wasn't good enough. We should have won that game. We had a lead with 5 minutes to go. It's a great weekend. I'm not taking anything away at the weekend, but that's what is your job as a coach. You need more guys that hate to lose than love to win. I've been fortunate to be on a lot of winning teams. Championship teams, whether it's college, junior hockey, those are the guys. That's ultimately what you want, and I think we've established that. Our guys hate to lose, and whoever's in our lineup, they know what's expected of them, what the standard is, and I think it speaks to the depth of our team. And it's not even, when guys go up and down, it's not like we're hanging on either. Like we carry the play. And the guys know it's just by the way we play, what we expect from the guys. And guys, I'm a big believer you got to have depth. And our guys, whether you're on, I don't even like to call lines because I don't play them that way. Whoever's playing is going to play well, and they earn their ice time. And I think when you have guys that are in, the depth guys, the Jags, the Fiedler, Schultz, the Warrens, those guys play, and they feel like they're a huge part of it. So when then they get slotted up in the lineup, nothing changes. They play their game. They're huge. We're not where we're at without our depth of our team, and I think it's really shown when, we're on this 5-game unbeaten streak, and it hasn't been close to a full lineup. So for me, it's no excuses. Whoever's in the lineup, everybody deals with it. And you got to play to win, and our guys have done a great job of that.
You talk about whoever's in the lineup, they get the job done. We didn't see Tyler Kopp over the weekend. Will we tonight?
Yeah, he'll be in the tonight.
Okay. Look forward out of this guy's pro debut.
Yeah, just play, not too much. Don't worry about making mistakes. He's going to play. He's had a really good week of practice. I thought yesterday's practice was the best I've seen him practice with us. He's extremely strong work ethic. He's here early. I think he's a work-based player. I'm just excited to see him. Like, he's a little bit unique last week. We were going to try to get him in, but we've done it all year. If we win, we keep the same lineup, and I think the guys would look at me with 7 heads if I changed the lineup. But after doing the same thing, and then getting Prowsey in was really important to our staff. He's another one. He hasn't played a lot of games, but what he's done for us, the team, the room, he's made my job really easy, being a guy that's in and out of the lineup because he's such a good pro. So I owed it to him. The team Prowsey needed to play, and that was kind of our thought process behind that. But he'll be in tonight.
Talk about true pros. Like, Springfield's got a few of them, obviously. Matthew Peck at the top.
Yeah.
They have 4 20-goal scorers. One's in St. Louis. Colton Ellis is phenomenal in net. I mean, where do you see the challenges with this opponent?
Yeah, really. I mean, Peck is probably arguably a top 10 player in the league. He does everything. Got a lot of respect for his game, and they got a really good goalie. They just went into Providence and beat them. Providence, we know, is a really good hockey team. Really good in the ozone. So it'd be a big test for us tonight. Obviously we respect our opponent, but it's more for me. It's just we need to play our game in the way we need to play. They do some things that are probably different than teams in our division. Just the way they play, rushes and things like that. But just a game where we just got to be dialed in the way we need to play. They're fighting for, the games are really tight at this time of the year, no matter who you're going to play. I mean, it's a great example. Look at Utica. They just swept them, in a 3-3. So at this time of the year, your record goes out the window wherever everyone's at. You just got to play, and that's our focus. Just play a good team brand of hockey and make sure we're ready to go when the puck drops.